Hi, I'm Lindsey McLeod.
And I'm Kylee Scribner.
And today I'm just going to talk to Kylee a little bit about the process of kind of trying to get recruited into the college rodeo atmosphere. I just recently graduated from Tarleton University in May, and I rodeoed for them for 4 years on a full-ride scholarship. And my last semester I interned under the head coach Mark Aiken, so I learned a lot. Kylee and Joe came up with this awesome idea of a recruitment video, and how it kind of got started was I saw on Facebook, and I just thought I'd give a few pointers. As high school rodeo kids, we think that we need to show how we ride, so we include poles or ribbon roping or stuff like that, but in college they don't have those events. So my coach really explained to me, if that's the first couple, videos in a major video, they'll just keep scrolling because it's not even an event in college rodeo, which is sad because, you're just trying to explain how you ride. So did that help a lot?
It did help, and like you said, we really did think that we should include the poles. It just shows that you're capable of riding more than one horse, more than one event. Your horse can do multiple events, and you just think that you should include that. And it makes sense when you said don't include it because they don't have that in college, in which we knew that. It was just it's just kind of trying to show your talents and your horse's talents. It's just kind of what you think of.
Exactly, and that's what Mark kind of described to me, was in the fact of he gets the point, but it's just like when there's Tarleton, for instance, when I went there last year, had 120 kids on the rodeo team, and he gives out 12 full ride scholarships, and the rest, there's other scholarships besides the full ride. But anyway, so there's so many people wanting to go, it's like he's overwhelmed, and if he's going through there and just sees a video of somebody doing, or like shoot dogging, he said a lot of kids would send him videos of them shoot dogging, and that's great, but let's see you on a horse and what you can do in the actual atmosphere. So that's a big thing that I learned, or I wish I would have known when I was in your position, because a little funny story about me was I did not know anything about how to get into college rodeo, and I knew I really wanted to go to Tarleton, but I had heard that it was kind of hard to get a scholarship and blah, 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 and so I had a lot of people, I think this is going to be helpful too, because a lot of people think, just my high school rodeo standings or how I ended up will get me into college or get me a scholarship. Well, at Tarleton, I can't talk about any other colleges, but he specifically says, you kind of have to prove yourself when you get there. I won state and nationals, and he could have cared less. I thought that he would, ask me, and he was like, no, I really don't care. And he actually signed with Tarleton 2 days after school started, because he was like, I didn't really know I was on the fence. Barrel racers are hard because we only do one event, And anyways, he kind of lets you get your first semester under the belt of college rodeo and kind of prove yourself, and then he'll offer you something. That's how it goes majority. So my biggest piece of advice into other schools is don't feel bad if you don't have a scholarship right off the bat, because I think a lot of them, you have your seniors that have been there for 3 years, and they have gone and proved themselves and know the deal, where their freshmen don't know, much. So I think another big aspect is going and visiting different schools. I know for me, I went and visited 3 of I made a list of my top 3. I went and sat and visited. One of them being Sam Houston, which was 6 hours from home for me, but had a great rodeo team. I actually got an offer from them this summer before school started, and I was kind of dead set on going there. And like I said, the biggest piece of advice I can give is go and see the atmosphere. Go walk around school, see the rodeo, where you keep your horses, and the rodeo team, what their activities department looks like. Because once I got down there, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. It's really far from home. My biggest deal was jackpots. Up in here in North Texas, we have jackpots 10, 15, 20 minutes from the house. Every night of the week down there, there's one once a month. That was a big deal for me. I've got to go somewhere every day of the week. So just a recap of everything we kind of talked about today. To get into college and for college rodeo, 1, academics, it's huge. Try to show that your SAT, ACT scores are high and you can get in. 2, contact your rodeo coach or your potential rodeo coach. Go visit different schools and really sit down and talk to them, and be sure that you feel that you're wanted there as well. You're not just another number. You're there to benefit him and his rodeo team, but also or the rodeo coaches team, but find that they are for you and they're going to be behind you. At the end of the day, they're your coach and they need to push you, but they also need to have confidence in you and support you 100%. Another thing is to stay responsible. College is hard, and it's easy to get off track. So have someone like a rodeo coach or a friend, mentor, somebody to keep you in line. It's okay to have fun, but at the end of the day, you're there for a job. And at the end of the day, college it's a really great thing, and I think being on a college rodeo team is really, really, it's a great thing to be able to be on because it teaches you a lot of morals and a lot of responsibility, and I recommend it to anybody and everybody.